I just made the worst financial decision of my life. It could cost me my marriage. I'm a 29-year-old man, and I'm sitting outside a Wendy's. I can't even face my wife right now. We were supposed to close on our first house this Friday. We had $85,000 saved up. Note the asterisk past asterisk tense. Yesterday, I looked at our savings account, and my brain whispered, bro, NVDA earnings are coming. It said, you could turn this down payment into the whole mortgage. It wasn't about greed. It was about financial freedom. At least that's the lie I told myself. I YOLO'd the entire $85,000 into weekly calls at open. Within 20 minutes, the market took a massive dump. I watched the red candles print, like a heartbeat monitor on a corpse. My portfolio dropped to $60,000, then $40,000, then $25,000. My wife texted me at that exact moment. She said, just packed the kitchen, so excited for Friday. I panicked. I couldn't lose it all. I had to salvage something. I smashed the sell button at the absolute bottom. Walking away with $22,000, I felt physically sick, like I'd just been punched in the gut. Here is the kicker. Here is why I am crying over a Baconator. Literally 7 minutes after I sold, 7 minutes the stock ripped. It went vertical. If I had just held my hands steady, that position would be worth $180,000 right now. I didn't just lose the money, I lost the win. Now I have $22,000. I need $80,000 by Friday morning to close on the house. She has no idea. She's measuring windows for curtains, while I'm looking at 0 DTE SPY options for tomorrow morning. What do I do? Do I tell her tonight and watch my marriage implode? Or do I take this last $22,000 and try to hit a 400% play tomorrow to fix this mess before she finds out? I feel like I have nothing left to lose.
What would you do in this situation? Tell her the truth, or risk it all one last time?
I threatened divorce after what my mother-in-law did to my daughter. You won't believe this. I'm a 29-year-old woman. I walked into the guest bathroom and found my 64-year-old mother-in-law holding a waxing strip against my 7-year-old daughter's upper lip. My daughter was sobbing. For context, my 32-year-old husband and I have a daughter named Mia. She inherited my thick, dark Italian hair. She has a faint shadow on her lip, and it connects slightly between her brows. I tell her she's beautiful daily. I emphasize that her body is hers alone. My mother-in-law, Carol, is a former pageant mom. She thinks appearances are currency. She's made jokes before about Mia looking unladylike. I always shut it down hard. Yesterday, my husband went golfing. I ran to Target for literally 45 minutes to grab cleaning supplies. I left Mia watching Blue Eye with Carol. When I came back, the house was eerily silent. Then I heard a whimper from the bathroom. I pushed the door open and saw Mia sitting on the closed toilet lid. She was red-faced and shaking. Carol was prepping a wax strip. I didn't think I reacted. I snatched the strip from her hand and screamed, "Get out of my house, now." Carol looked offended, not guilty. She huffed and said, "I'm just helping her. Do you want her to get bullied? She looks like a little man. Someone had to handle it since you won't." I literally dragged Carol to the front door by her purse strap and locked it behind her. But that's not even the worst part. When my husband got home and saw Mia's red, irritated skin, Carol had already done one pull on her brow. He didn't comfort Mia. He got angry at *me*. He told me I humiliated his mother over basic hygiene. He said, "Mom was just trying to save Mia from getting teased at school. You're being neglectful by letting her walk around like that. It's just hair. Stop being dramatic." He's demanding I apologize to Carol. He wants me to invite her over for Sunday dinner to make peace. I told him if that woman comes near my child with tweezers or wax again, I'm leaving and filing for full custody. Now he's sleeping in the guest room. He's blowing up my phone saying I'm destroying the family over a beauty treatment. Can you believe this?
Am I the a-hole here, or is my husband completely out of line? Let me know what you think.
My husband is about to be fired, but he thinks he's getting a huge promotion. This secret could destroy my marriage. I'm a 28-year-old woman, and I'm literally shaking in the bathroom at work. I work in HR for a tech company. My 32-year-old husband, Mark, is an account executive here. We keep our work lives separate to avoid drama. But today, that wall crumbled. Mark has been bragging for weeks. He swears he crushed it last quarter. He's convinced he's getting a senior VP promotion and a $15,000 bonus. He's been so arrogant. Yesterday, he put a $5,000 non-refundable deposit on a new truck without even asking me. I freaked out about the money. He laughed and said, "Babe, the bonus will cover it 3 times over. Stop being a buzzkill." 10 minutes ago, the payroll spreadsheet hit my inbox. I scrolled to Mark's name. $0. There's a red flag next to his ID. Ineligible due to active performance improvement plan. Termination pending March 1st. He lied to me. He hasn't closed a major deal in 3 months. But here's the juicy part. The part that makes me sick. The $15,000 bonus Mark thinks is his. It's going to Sarah. The 24-year-old junior rep Mark has been mentoring late at night. He swears she's incompetent and that he hates working with her. Yet somehow, she absorbed all his best accounts. But that's not even the worst part. I can't tell him if I leak payroll data or warn him about the firing. I violate my NDA. I'll be fired immediately. We rely on my health insurance. But if I don't speak up, he's going to the dealership on Saturday. He's going to finance the rest of this $60,000 truck with money that doesn't exist. He just texted me a photo of the leather seats. She's a beauty. You ready to celebrate tonight? Do I sacrifice my professional ethics to save our bank account, or do I let him crash and burn to learn a lesson about lying?
What would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments.
I lost our entire house down payment gambling. Then I won it back in 20 minutes. But that's not even the worst part. I'm a 32-year-old man, and I'm hiding in the bathroom. I can't face my wife. We spent 5 years saving $75,000 for a down payment, rice and beans every single day. She thinks it's safe in a high-yield savings account. It's not. For 8 months, I secretly day traded. It started small, but I kept losing. Last Tuesday, I realized I lost $72,000. It was all gone. I had $3,000 left. I was literally Googling how to explain financial infidelity in divorce court. Yesterday morning, I panicked. I threw the last $3,000 into a risky short squeeze. It was a failing tech stock. Everyone on Reddit was hyping it up. It was a suicide mission. I just wanted it to be over. Then a miracle happened. The stock didn't just go up. It went vertical. It halted 3 times. My $3,000 turned into $15,000. Then $60,000. I clicked sell with shaking hands. The account balance was $162,000. I didn't celebrate. I collapsed and hyperventilated for 20 minutes. My wife got home. I showed her the account. She screamed. She cried happy tears. She said, "I knew you were smart with our money. You more than doubled it." She thinks I'm a financial genius. I'm a degenerate gambler who got lucky. But here's the nightmare. Her grandmother passed away and left her $200,000. Tonight, over champagne, she grabbed my hand and said, "I was going to put this in a boring index fund, but seeing what you did, I want you to manage it for us. Make it grow like you did with the house money." I'm terrified. If I tell her the truth that I lost everything and got lucky, she will leave me. If I take her inheritance, I'll eventually lose it. Should I take the win and never touch a stock again? Or am I already too far gone?
What would you do in this situation? Tell me in the comments.